So, you're PCSing to Fairchild Air Force Base in Spokane, Washington, and you're wondering what BAH rates are, what sort of house that buys, and where you should live. Well, stick around because we're going to cover all of that and more in this video. My name is Phil Wells. I'm a real estate agent that helps clients in the Spokane area and in North Idaho too. I'm also an Army reservist who loves working with fellow veterans. I've helped people PCS from as far away as Japan, Germany, England, and across the United States too, and I'm very familiar with the VA loan. I'm pretty good at doing this by now. So let's get on with the video. Firstly, let's dive into the BAH rates. They just got revised up for 2023. I'll show you the table itself in its entirety. You can pause the video when your rank pops up. There will be a link to this table in the description to this video, so you can review it at your leisure. Overall, we've seen about a $300 a month increase across all ranks in 2023 when compared to 2022. With interest rates as high as they are right now, this is a really welcome increase. But BAH rates mean nothing without context, so what does that buy you? Let's find out. I spoke with a lender friend of mine who's also a vet about what sorts of price points airmen in different situations might be able to afford. So in this first scenario, you're an E5 with dependents. You could qualify to buy something around the $450 mark, which right here in Spokane is above the median home price, which puts you in a really good position. And as you can see from this map, there's a ton of options available to you. Everything from brand new homes that have just been built to 100-year-old homes with tons of character. Next scenario, what about an E6 without dependents? According to my lender friend, they can afford to buy a home around the $500,000 mark, which will open up much the same options as the previous scenario, but you'll be able to get just a little bit more house or a few more features that are desirable to you. What about the O3s with dependents and the E8s out there with dependents? You'll both qualify for similar amounts around the $750,000 mark. In this area, that will buy you a really nice home with a ton of desirable features, and you'll be in a good neighborhood too. My lender wanted me to remind you that these are estimates and what you qualify for depends on your debt to income ratio and your credit. These estimates were also based on current mortgage rates that fluctuate daily. The only way to know what you qualify for is to talk to a lender directly, and if you need an introduction to some good ones, I can help you there. So you know how much you'll be getting in BAH, and you know roughly what sort of home you can afford to buy. But where should you live? To demonstrate where you should live, I've made this map that illustrates driving distances from the base. It ended up looking a little bit like a map from that iPhone game Plague Inc., completely unintentional, but I think it illustrates the point really well. As you can see, this shows you 15-minute driving distances from base, 30-minute distances, and 45-minute distances. You'll notice that by the time you get to the 45-minute mark, you can pretty much live anywhere in the greater Spokane area and across the border into Idaho too, as far as Post Falls, and still make it to work on time. I find that most people PCSing here appreciate living within about a 30-minute driving distance, but Spokane really is your oyster. I know it's difficult to tell from a bird's eye map how big a city actually is, but Spokane really isn't a big place, and you can pretty much live wherever you want to live. The trick is though to have easy access to I-90, as that's the main arterial that runs through this area and is the road that's going to take you to base. That's the core part of this video completed. You now know what current BAH rates are, roughly how much home you're able to buy with those rates, and you also have a bit of an idea about where you could live geographically in the area and still make it to base on time. All that's left to say is that you should check out the rest of my channel. I make a ton of videos about what it's like to live in Spokane. I also make videos about the neighborhoods here, activities that are available, great places to eat, and much, much more. As I mentioned, I have local lenders who are also vets that can help guide you through the process from the loan side of things. So whether it's your first PCS or your last PCS, I can help. That's it for this video. If this video was helpful, please like and subscribe. That tells YouTube I'm doing a good job. Like I said, my name is Phil Wells. If you're ready to connect and start the process, then please give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, or contact me on Instagram or Facebook, and I would be honored to work with you. Until the next video, thank you for watching.